YouTube? This is Vargas, and I am back again with part 3 of my Power Movies movie haul. Mentioned this before. Power Movies is a really cool friend that sells movies online. So I check up every week to see what he has, and I'm not I'm not a person that has a big movie budget, and I've actually tried to cut back a lot from the stuff that I buy. But he does have his sale albums, where he has a bunch of movies for $1, which is where I pick up the majority of the movies that I pick up. And yeah, that's why I have so many, because for, I don't know, $10 I can buy a whole bunch of movies. So yeah, so let's get started. Picked up this one, and I have to check my movie collection, because I was sure I didn't have this one. But looking at it and seeing the description, I might actually have it. It doesn't look like I do, but it has happened. Again, I buy a movie, think I don't have it, and it might have a different package, and that's what throws me off, and then I buy it, and shit, it's the same movie, they just changed the packaging. But it's starring D.B. Sweeney, Superfire. Maybe what it is maybe I'm confusing it with the Terry Bradshaw movie that he did. So I don't know. The cover kind of looks familiar, but again, I don't have a movie with D.B. Sweeney and involving fire. So, but I picked that one up. Picked up this one, which I hadn't seen on DVD for a while, and stars Eddie Murphy, Jeff Goldblum, and Kelly Preston. And I remember this not being good. But it was cheap, and I picked up Holy Man. But I definitely remember seeing this and not really caring much for it. But yeah. Picked up this one, Blind Buy. I've never seen it, but it says it's from the Twilight Time collection, the limited edition series released by 20th Century Fox. Which is now 20th Century Studios after they got bought by Disney. So, but I don't remember seeing this one, and it's called Fate. Fate is the Hunter. So I was like, it looks interesting. The price is right, so I'm gonna give it a go, and I did. Picked up another one of these Twilight Time limited edition series. Now I'm curious to see how many discs came out. This might be similar to the Warner Brothers Archive collection, but it stars George C. Scott, and George C. Scott is my favorite Scrooge from all the adaptations of A Christmas Carol, and I just really like watching George C. Scott in a movie, and of course he was also in Exorcist 3 and The Changeling. So gotta love a good George C. Scott movie, and I've never seen this one. It's The Flim Flam Man. So I don't know, but again, stars George C. Scott, and he was always solid. Actually, speaking of, I have this one still sealed. No one watched this. Released by Echo Bridge, and it's Pals with George C. Scott, which is why I bought it, and Don Amache. So I was like, George C. Scott. Sold. So I bought that. A while back, on his sale album, he had Cody Banks 1 and Cody Banks 2. I was going to get both because I don't own the Cody Banks movies. But someone beat me to 1, so I only kept 2. But I finally found a copy of Cody Banks, the first one, with Hilary Duff. So, yeah, it stars Malcolm in the Middle as a kid super spy. Back in the time when you could do something like that. So, from Hallmark, another Hallmark movie, starring Billy Zane, Cleopatra, and Timothy Dalton is also on this, and I think I might actually own this one. Again, the cover looks different, but when I'm looking at the back, usually they change the front part, but rarely the back. And I'm looking at the back, and I'm like, I think I might actually have this one. Released by Artisan. But I'm like, I might actually already own this. I like the OG Cleopatra. I have the Fox 5-star two disc set. Um, and I know I have another Cleopatra adaptation, so I'm thinking it might definitely be this one. So I am pretty sure I double dipped on Cleopatra. Picked up this one starring Jane March, William Gregory Lee, and Justin Wallen. Blood of Beasts. Looks like a low budget fantasy movie, but I really like that kind of stuff. So, and it's made. It looks like it's made for TV because it's a full screen. And I don't think this thing got a theatrical release, but pick that one up. Picked up starring Dwayne Martin, Leon, Tupac Shakur, and Marlon Wayans. Above the Rim, a movie that I've been trying to keep an eye out for, but I've never come across a copy till now. So, yeah, now I just need Juice, I think is the other Tupac movie that he did. But that one, finally. Picked up Joe Satriani live in Paris, I Just Wanna Rock. Not a huge fan of Joe Satriani, but his music does have a very personal connection to me. Because his theme song, a song that he did in the Surfing with the Alien album, was used as the theme song for a Nintendo show that we had here in Mexico called Nintendo Mania. And it would start with that really awesome really cool. I always wondered what the hell that song was. And then I with the invention of the internet, I finally found out what song that was. So I was hunting for a CD copy of Surfing with the Alien. I finally found it. It's a really cool cover with the Silver Surfer, and I love that album. So not a big fan of Joe Satriani, but I do like. I know of him because of that. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm hoping that this one has that song. In this, but yeah, I can pass it up. This is a Walmart bonus 2-disc bonus pack of something called the Jensen Project. Don't know what it's about. Time travel, the secret government experiments. I don't know, but it has the movie and free soundtrack, so pick that one up. Also, big fan of anything. I'm hoping the Jensen Project is something like time travel or something like that, but I like anything with time travel. Totally thanks to Back to the Future. Back to the Future just ingrained that into my being that I like time travel movies, and Back to the Future is like the higher echelon of time travel movies. That's like the gold standard, and but I love anything that has to do with time travel. I'm fascinated with the whole thing, and this one's called Time Changer, starring D. David Morin, Gavin McLeod, Hal Linden, Jennifer O'Neill. I don't think I know what this one is, but it's a time changer. So, yep. Picked up another religious-looking movie, maybe? I don't know if it is. But it's Grace Unplugged. Still sealed. I'm surprised how many sealed movies he had on his budget album. But, yeah. Yeah, it's starring James Denton and Kevin Pollak, AJ Michalka. Don't know what it's about, but it looks to be one of those inspiring type of movies. Picked up this one because of the cast. One of the many Baldwins, William Baldwin, Michael Madsen, and Eric Roberts. And I thought, well, William Baldwin, not so much. Well, Michael Madsen, if he's interested in the role, he's good. But Eric Roberts, I've seen Eric Roberts in some amazing movies, and he's great in it. I've seen him in some movies that he's in them, and he's amazing in them. And I've seen him in some garbage movies. Garbage movies. Just really, really bad movies. But he's amazing in them. So anything with Eric Roberts, I check out because he's really cool. I am hunting for a movie that he did, and that was showcased by Film Brain many years ago also. And it's The Replacement was the name of the movie that he gave. and it's a Die Hard ripoff, but with Eric Roberts in his, in his youth. And I want to get that one, but I've never been able to come across a copy of that one. And I picked up this one that I might already have in the Dolph Lundgren collection that I bought somewhere. I went to a Dollar Tree and they had a Dolph Lundgren 4 movie pack. So this might actually be in it because the name sounds familiar. But it's Altitude. This is Altitude with Denise Richards, Chuck Liddell, and Dolph Lundgren. So yes, Denise Richards, she played a nuclear scientist in that James Bond movie. So yeah, picked up that one. Still have more stuff to talk about, but again, I want to keep these short. So stay tuned for the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.